This is my fourth attempt, really, and it's like 1 in the morning to get this video done. Obviously, I am not an experienced camerographer. Anyway, fractions and paper plates. Okay, this is how I start my unit on fractions. I buy a bunch of paper plates, okay, and what I do is I tell the kids that they are going to be turned into pizzas. So, they fold with me, all right, and they color at home. So anyway, we start with a half, which is the easiest. They grab a plate and either vertically or horizontally fold it and crease it and turn it around. We talked about how many pieces does the pizza have? 2. How many is each one? Well, it's 1 out of 2 or 1.5 pizzas, okay? Then we do the fourths. Here's a little ugly pizza, and that would be half and half, right? And we label it. We have the discussion. We label it. Then we do eighths, which is half, and then fourths. And then I ask them, so what's going to happen if I crease it? Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Where's my eighths? Oh, here they are. Sorry. Okay, so half. And so how many do you think we're going to have if we fold it one more time? So that way they're thinking about the pattern, and they're going to say eighths. Okay, this is how you make eighths out of fourths. And you open again. And again, you go ahead and you have them label all the slices. Okay, thirds are a little bit tricky, but this is how you make them. Okay, you fold it in half. You're going to count about 10 bumps or 10 ridges, okay? And I'm trying to find my mark. Okay, here's 10. From this edge to here, it's 10. Okay, and you're going to fold on 10 like this. All right? And you're going to open it up, and that'll produce thirds. Okay? To get 6, you do the same thing, except this time you're going to fold the back part. Okay? See? It's folded and it's folded. And that'll give you 6. And to do 12s, you are going to fold it one more time. When you're doing the 6, you go for 12, okay? Alright, so then after you've done that, depending on your kids, you actually mark the lines with them so you make sure that they have the actual slices. If you think they can handle it, and they can mark it at home and then just go home and color them and have fun with, you know, putting on whatever toppings they want to put on. Now the next day you're going to give them a blank plate, okay? And what I do is, this could be a measurement activity, but what I usually do is I have them cut it in fourths, fold it in fourths. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's folded in fourths, and then I have them open up one of the sides of the crease to the center crease, okay? See? Now they need to do this with each of their other plates where they just open it to a half, so they'll slide in, okay? So then these are my eighths, and I slide it in, right? And then we start this whole conversation. Show me 2 eighths. And I'll slide it. It's a little hard to do with just one hand. Okay, so everyone shows me 2 eighths. Show me 6 eighths. And they slide it. It's hard to work with just one hand. Okay. And so, there we go. Okay, 6 eighths. Right? Now we go into equivalency. I start them easy, right? I go, okay, so half of this pizza pie is gone. How much do I have left? So I have left 4 eighths. So can we complete the other side of the pizza with any of the other pizzas that we created? Right? So then you might want to give them another white plate to fool around with. Okay, but they'll show you that 2/4 is the same as 4 eighths, and I usually have them come up, and as they make discoveries, just go ahead and write those down. Oh well, 4 eighths is the same as 2/4, right? And it's the same as half. Okay, and as they find them, we write them down, and then we look for a pattern. Okay, usually they'll see that in some cases, like from half to fourths, it's a times 2 pattern. From fourths to eighths, it's a times 2 pattern. And then you have to discuss that 6/12. What's that pattern, or what's that about? And it's a divided by 2. So that's how we start talking about, first of all, the proof is seeing the actual space being occupied by equivalent fractions. And then how can you find them if you don't have your handy pizza plates with you? Okay, then we also talk about improper fractions. I'll just go ahead, and what I do is I have, like, maybe I'll ask 3 students for their eighths, and I'll put them together. And I said, I ate 20/8 of a pizza. This is what I ate. And I would show them 20/8, and I said, but I didn't eat a whole pizza, did I? So we have this whole discussion where I'm a hog and I don't really want to tell you how much pizza I eat, so I talk to you in improper fractions to make believe that I eat whole pizzas. And from there we sort of jump to mixed numbers, using that same talk of, oh no, that's not true, Miss Rowe. You didn't eat 20/8 of a pizza. You ate 2.5 pizzas, or 2.5 or 2 4/8 is what I meant. 2 4/8 of a pizza. So anyway, so they fold them with me. They take them home to decorate them. Way more prettier than this, right? Then next day, remember that they create kind of like their fraction hider, or I've never come up with a term for this one. Okay, and they also, I have them cut the pizzas with me the next day, because sometimes they get scissor happy and then it doesn't work out. Okay, and then we start that whole discussion with, first of all, recognizing fractions, and then looking for equivalence without actually talking about equivalence, just which ones occupy the same, or would be the same amount of pizza. So hopefully this helps, and I'm going to bed because it's 1 in the morning, and it's been quite an eventful Sunday. Okay, so talk to you soon. Kiss to everyone. Bye.